brothers and sisters, and welcome to my live Facebook video feed, in which I try to talk for 10 minutes, half an hour, to maybe even an hour, to give you all my schizoaffective Schizologist opinions, okay, and facts, and logic, and mastery of all life, okay, on Earth. But of course, welcome to my videos. And if anybody pops up, please leave a message, comments, insults, or roast fest in the comment section. I may not receive it until like 10 seconds later or 40 seconds later. Of course, as you should already know me by now, I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Asking questions actually makes you more wiser. Okay, but today's topic will be about today. Injustices of this realm. And also karma. Okay, please understand that I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. How you been, Butchie Garvey? How you been? You got lots of things to call. If you have questions, you become wiser. I am a natural born philosopher, and of course, people say I take after Socrates. Okay, I use the Socratic method even before I read about Socrates. As a matter of fact, I'm also more attuned to Heraclitus, okay? But of course, if you have any questions about things, you should ask questions. Today's topic will be about injustices of this reality and also about karma. Because I talked to a couple of prostitutes in my life, and people don't know what prostitution is, okay? But of course, it's okay to be a prostitute if you want to be that, if you wish. How you been, Alan? Johnny Allen? Good brother. Good afternoon to you. How you been? I haven't talked to you for quite a while. I know you're going through some drama just like I am. But of course, you have to understand that we are living in a chaotic reality. And with injustice is perpetual. No matter how long this planet you live in these bodies, we are going to go through injustice. Okay? And you have to connect injustice through karma. Because if you come into this world, you are basically going to receive the karma, okay? Dharma, karma, you could call it whatever you want. You cannot escape it because we are not truly free. You understand what I'm saying here? When you come into this world full of delusions and grandiose imaginations of My Little Ponies and tricks, okay, and hustlers and gigolos, okay. I used to be an ex-gigolo in my past, and I tell guys all the time how to be a gigolo all of the time. But there is negative and then there's positive, pros and cons. Everything has pros and cons. Anything you guys want to talk about, we can talk about it. Of course, we got a lot of pussies on here, on the internet. People want to block people when you trying to talk to them and shit. Please realize that when you have conversations on the internet, right, everything gets misconstrued. You don't actually mean the way it sounds when you write it, even though it's written the correct way, in the correct jargon, okay? I've received countless of emails and messages from Bangladesh. And I'm telling you right now, Butchie Garvey, you got a long way to go when you want to speak English. I'm doing okay, Johnny Allen. As I told you, I only understand you, Butchie Garvey, half the time. But when you write pretty efficient. It's pretty good. You have to learn how to make yourself plain. You mean simple? Okay, see, the word plain and simple can go hand in hand, yes. You mean clearly, okay? Another word to use rather than plainly, you got to say plainly, is simply or clearly, okay? So you already understand that my English is much higher than yours, okay? So we can know how to respond to you. Good evening from Nigeria. Good evening to you, okay? As I said before, I talk like this on the internet, but my writing of English is much more efficient than my speaking. But of course, your English is definitely not as up to par either. But it's okay. Everybody's different in their own fashion, okay? You cannot escape karma. That's exactly right. I talked to this one chick, okay? She's a chocolate dime piece I met on the court and shit. And she thought I was gonna bang her pussy up. I said, I bang pussy up with strap-ons. You gotta pay me for my services. She never met a man like me. How you been, Stephanie Nicole? How you been? I'm talking about you. What's going on? You getting mad at me. Don't get mad at me, Stephanie Nicole. You still sexy. I want to buy you some chocolate drop shoes, sneaker shoes. Okay? How you been? What's going on? This your first time popping up on here? I hope you ain't mad at me. Okay? I'm the first nigga you probably ever met that get paid for women, right? You never encountered nobody like I'm older than you and everything. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, let me tell you something about Aboriginals though. Okay, true Negroes from ancient times in Egypt. Okay, they don't do with one woman. Okay, real men have multiple wives. Okay, real men get paid from women. Okay, but you told me your story. Okay, I know you very well. You said to me you get paid. Okay, it's okay to get paid. But please understand that most niggas don't have money. It's the crackers that you have to deal with to get all that money. You told me you get paid like $600 an hour. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But if you don't give up your pussy, that's good. You're not a prostitute if you don't give up your pussy. Because some people call me a prostitute for trying to fuck women with strap-ons in my past and shit. And that shit sounds hilarious. But since my personality is very bubbly, I have the credentials. I have credentials. You have credentials too. You're fine as hell. You are okay, okay? But understand that you can't come on the basketball court with your nails and you think you're going to shoot better, okay? You got kids to handle. And also on top of that, black kings, you should never look over white kings over black kings because that's kind of racist. Oh, I'm only going to deal with my black man. Okay, you shouldn't do that. That's racist, okay? You do know that, right? We shouldn't go on the Pan-African side of things, though. I want to talk about that too now here. Understand that if you just choose one side over the other, you become a racist automatically. You got to start realizing that there is two sides of the coin, okay? And just because you choose the black side, that don't mean that's the right side. Understand, okay? Everybody's a god in this world. Everybody's a little god, okay? But other than that, if you got anything to say, Stephanie Nicole, go ahead and say it. You know how it is, baby girl. What's going on? So as I said before, we're going to talk about that topic of injustices of this reality. Amar Johnson, how you been? You know I'm a few doors down from you. What's going on? How you been? Congratulations to your newborn. You got a girl, right? You got a girl. You take care of the girls. If you got a girl, you got to be more protective, okay? And if she step out of line, you're going to have to kill the bitch, okay? You're going to have to kill her. I do not recommend here because y'all are not professionals like myself, okay? Like I said before, I talk on this, and I am unscripted here. I'm just going on a rampage, talking about two different topics. If you want to talk about something, we can talk about it here. I'm only going to be talking for like 10, 30, fucking 40 minutes, depending on how the fuck I feel. I do my meditations and my voodoo witchcraft in the house. Nobody fucks with me, okay? I keep drugs and keep all the paraphilia away from me so I won't get brainwashed and shit. Because I don't want to basically get caught up in this rapture and shit and this karma and shit. I get paid by women as well. Yeah, you get paid by women. You got to be careful. They seem to be sucking money out of you, okay? My wife still has to pay me. She pays me. Okay, I told her, if you want me out of this house, you're going to have to pay me to stay out of it because I'm a psychopath. I will take everything you have. I will strip you of your clothes. If you're a woman, you do not want to deal with me because if you don't have humbleness in your heart, you will be out, okay? There is no doubt about it, okay? If I put a spell on something, you best believe it's going to work. And then when you see the proof that happens to your ass, I'm not responsible. Don't look at me like, oh, I didn't tell you what I did. You the devil. I said, they always call... People killed Jesus because he was a black man in the past. The Jewish people killed him because he was a scientist. He was no God. Of course he's a God, of course. But you know how people are. They look at things and they blaspheme and they say, oh, he's blasphemy and shit, okay, right? You don't know who the fuck I am. Do you know who the fuck I am? Okay, let me see. Ha. Thank you, bro. He's a boy. Okay, boys are great to have. That's a good topic to talk about. As all of the women I've talked to, hundreds of women I've talked to, and got my rent paid for many years, okay? I realize boys are easier to communicate with. But you got to understand something with boys. How you been, Vincent Harris? Everybody who pops up in here, I will basically read your message, and then basically I will talk to you about it. Let me see. Stop lying, bro. I said, Vincent Harris, do you know who the hell I am? You better shut the fuck up, okay? You want to be the first troll? You want to be the first motherfucking best MVP player, most valuable commenter? You can be it, okay? You can be the troll if you want. You don't know my background. You're just saying, stop lying, bro, because you're a liar right now. When you said I was a liar, you automatically reflected that you are a motherfucking liar and you're a simp because you love used vaginas, okay? Now, Jordan, you do, and most of y'all motherfuckers do love used vaginas. Okay, Jordan Daniels, how you been? I'm not bringing people on the camera here, guys. We got two topics to talk about, and I'm only going to talk for like 10 minutes to half an hour, depends on how the motherfucking I feel. Depends on how the motherfucking how I fucking feel. Okay, so Jordan Daniels, you've got something to say it, or forever hold your peace, or try to learn something here. Okay, all right, because I told you I have the knowledge of all of the universe in my hand. I'm not going to use no mathematics, okay, guys. Just got to pay attention, okay? We're going to keep simple things with alpha technology. We're not going to supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. We're not going to use those goddamn things, okay? I'm mostly beyond y'all level of comprehension skills. Y'all be looking at me like, oh, you never heard of some shit like that, because I'm raised in the fucking 80s. I'm raised in the 80s. I know exactly. Let me see. Vincent Harris says, you probably just go with the far oogly ones. Well, basically, no. I have my standards. If you're a gigolo, unless you're probably talking about that, okay? How you been, I'm Hank Rowland. If you want to be a gigolo, first of all, you need a personality. The pimps told me this. You don't have a personality, you might as well just call it quits right there. You don't read enough, you don't have no conversation, you don't have no pizzazz, okay? You don't know how to sell yourself, you don't know how to advertise yourself. I get plenty of women actually hit me up on my inbox, but they ain't got no money for $25 an hour. I charge for $25 an hour. I'm gonna watch some Netflix with your ass, and I'm gonna get paid that same day. We're going to sign a contractual agreement. We got a notary. I went to the notary. I don't do that type of shit. I do shit professionally, baby. I'm your gynecologist. I'm your fucking therapist. Stephanie, okay, all right? I'm Stephanie. I can do all sorts of things for you. You pay me the right things, you'll get right things done. No, I'm better than most men of you. I'm the biggest dick, okay? Just remember that. A strap-on is bigger than every nigga that you fuck with, okay? All right? And I will be there to massage you with the vapor rub and creative ideas that no man has ever done before. Learn, motherfuckers, learn. Now, compared to your question, Vincent Harris, not to go off the subject now here, if you want to become a gigolo, you have to do all those things I just mentioned. But the bad thing about being a gigolo, however, is that you will have to settle for average pay grade type women, just like Stephanie does with men, average looking men who's broke and they got a lot of money. White men have more money than niggas, of course, obviously. So you're gonna go towards the cracker, of course. You're gonna go towards them, even though you're gonna say you fighting for Black Lives Matter and shit, but you want to serve the white man, okay? You want to get paid by the white man, okay? You know that's up to you, okay? All right, Stephanie. But here we go. You have to go for the ugly ones. The ugly ones have most of the money, okay? But I do have standards though. You can't be fucking fat. You can't be fucking fat, and you can't be decrepit like an old, a bat out of hell type Caucasoid woman, because usually it's the Caucasoid women and the Caucasoid men who have the most money when you're doing your gigolo and your prostituting. Niggas don't need to do the prostitution and shit. Hoes do prostitution and shit. Niggas don't really need it, because I'm a different type of breed. I'm a high class nigga, okay? All right? I call myself nigga because I know the words. I know the definitions of the words. How you been, Jordan Daniels? Hank Rowland, you watching, okay? What's going on with you? Vincent, okay, you said hello. I meant the fat ones. I don't fuck with the fat ones. If I ever fuck with a fat one, as I was a gigolo, I had to charge twice as much because them bitches be stinking. I fucked with fat women before in the past, and I don't like the way they smell. They smell like, you gotta move shit. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all simps out there. Y'all love fat women and shit. I don't be fucking with fat women now. There's a lot of work you gotta do. You gotta put your back into it and shit. I tell fat women all the time, you just lost some fucking weight. I can actually see the pussy. I can tell if you did shave or not. You can't even tell if they shaved or not because the shit is just roly-poly right on that motherfucker, right? Roly-poly, right? Okay, I meant the fat ones. Okay, any man that says he get a lot of women really don't get nah, dog, that's not true at all, man. I got proof. I got video footage and shit. You ain't got no evidence of your shit. I actually have video evidence on women when I went to Ethiopia and shit. What's up, bro? Just stopping through. Okay, that's good, man. Now you can learn something. Today's topic will be, and yeah, this is how you can prove if you're the real McCoy. You show videos of women that you talk to, right? Right, Vincent? Isn't that obvious? I have my own porn. You want to see my own porn and shit? Do you think I'm lying? Do you want to see my dick going up in some female and shit? What's your problem? Are you twisted? Are you gay? What are you saying, man? I get paid. You don't get paid. I know y'all guys y'all listen to this guy, this goofy motherfucker called Donovan Sharpie. He hasn't gotten in touch with me, but one day he will and shit. I don't give a fuck about views. I don't understand it. People think that I'm looking for views or I'm being ambitious. No, I'm not, motherfucker. I'm not trying to get pulled off the air. I don't charge $500 a fucking minute. I don't charge $500 a fucking hour, okay? Because I'm not ambitious. I don't give a fuck about money like that. I get paid if I want to, motherfucker. I'm that smart because I went to Ethiopia. I get the fresh virgin pussy that I keep telling you about, getting your fucking passports and shit, but nobody want to listen. But let's continue on out here. Just stopping through, okay? Any man that says he got a lot of women really don't get the pussy. Yeah, you're right most of the time. They don't get no pussy, but I got credentials and I got backup, so you might as well shut the fuck up with that, Vincent Harris. Okay, now I got videos, not footage. Now you got to shut the fuck up. Now, Johnny Allen, okay, I have beautiful, in-shape women who have had money, career, and multiple houses. Great for you, Johnny Allen. I'm telling you right now, your predicament, you should be living in one of them hoes' houses then. Because the only time I lived in a woman's house, at least once or twice. The last time I was with a female, her name was Dawn and shit. And I lived with her house, and I knew better before I even moved in her house not to live with any female. I'd rather live in my goddamn car than live with any fucking female. And then my second woman I actually live with is my wife right now, which I had to marry because my Holy Spirit's telling me I got to marry her before I had to get out of her country and shit to bring her out. So I live with the bitch, and I'm playing reverse psychology. I'm playing the devil's advocate here. You know, the courts can't stop me when it comes to that shit. I'm away from her. She paying my rent partial away. I told her, you pay part, we won't have no chaos in this motherfucker. She won't end up dead somewhere because I ain't did it. I ain't did shit. Because I'm a schizo. I'm always by myself. I got witnesses and cameras watching my ass. I said, what did you say I did? I got fucking cameras right over here watching me. And then somebody get her ass. I ain't called nobody to kill her, okay? I just told her the truth. I said, anybody who fucks with me, somebody coming to get you. That's the demon from your ass. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. But let's continue on to topic we were saying. So if you do want to be a gigolo, it takes time and effort. You got to have personality, charm. You got to know how to sell yourself. Most guys don't have these credentials. They just don't. You just can't just sit there and talk to a female like Stephanie, because I could talk to Stephanie. She knew I'm the real deal. She know I'm the real deal. Stephanie, where she at? She don't talk. Stephanie Nicole is probably still watching me. You know how fine my lips is. You want my lips on them pussies, right? I say, hey, let me tell you something, Stephanie, okay? I charge for teabagging shit, okay? Because there's no way, okay? I'm telling you right, my lips is going to touch no female's pussy unless she's a fucking virgin, like my wife. My wife's from Ethiopia. Traveled to Ethiopia, made the videos, tried to actually get her sister. I actually had her sister, as a matter of fact. But I touched the pussy and it got wet because I got magical fucking hands. I told you I'm like Mr. Magic Hands and shit. I'm good with the pussy. I'm just a professional at it. But then I have to charge because I've been complimented too much. That's the problem right there. So if y'all want to learn something, you shut the fuck up or talk about something instead of this rambling on. Okay, Johnny Allen said, I deal with fat, skinny, all types of women. Yeah, because your testosterone was too high. I don't like fat women too much, man. Fat women are just funky and stinky as hell, okay? No, see, the thing is that with men are not as shallow as women. Men don't care about faces. They care about titties and ass and pussy. If the pussy's not good, listen how simple men are. Look at my hand, like John Cena. Understand this. If the pussy's not good, that man's going to cheat. Guaranteed. Right, Stephanie? And you know for a fact that if you've been with so many men and you know that pussy ain't like laffy tappy and shit, and like snap back pussy and shit, you know goddamn well your lips better be doing a better job. I remember I got my dick sucked so well to the point that when I ain't want no pussy no more. I swear to God. She sucked my dick. I asked her, I said, she was the only female. We still know each other as friends and shit. And I said, how do you learn how to fucking suck dick like that? She had a suction on her fuck. And she didn't spit a lot. Spitting a lot does not mean you know how to suck dick, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers, if you see a female on the porn and shit spitting on, that means she don't know how to use her saliva. She's just out of fucking control with this shit. And those simp motherfuckers who getting their dick sucked think that's the best dick sucking in the world. But the female has to know how to regurgitate the shit in her mouth so she can suck the dick the correct way. But now I experienced it. Because if you spit on my dick and that spit rolls down my shaft, I'm going to say, get the fuck off. That's disgusting. She didn't do it that way. She said she learned by sucking on lollipops. And I was like, holy motherfucking shit, man. I remember I had 2 menage a trois in my motherfucking life. I do not lie on my motherfucking dick, okay? And this bitch, this Lakeisha girl, she brought her friend over. I said, sure, I would do that for you. You know, I got a strap on and we could do some things because they ain't no fucking virgins. And I was fucking, he said, yeah, this is it, you're screaming. And then eventually she brought over her friend. And her fucking friend was fat and ugly. I didn't want to touch her with a fucking 10-foot pole. I didn't give a fuck what it was. Y'all motherfuckers be have shit fetishes. Y'all motherfuckers be have fat fetishes and shit. What the fuck is wrong with niggas these days? Niggas ain't niggas no more, Stephanie. What the hell is going on with these niggas out here these days? Johnny Allen says, if you don't matter if skinny or fat, I've known fat women who smell good and take care of themselves, and I have known skinny women who stink. Exactly. Skinny women do stink. Don't get me wrong. Don't get that shit twisted. But understand this one concept here. I can't see the pussy with a fat chick. Now, my cousin, he's skinnier than fucking me. I'm Bruce Lee and shit compared to her. I'm Mayweather. I'm the size of fucking Mayweather. Okay, so I tell him, what's so special about fat chicken shit? More pushing for the gushing or some shit like that? He must have been a small motherfucker. I said, I don't understand that type of lust. More pushing for the gushing and, squeezing for the pleasing. I'm like, God damn, that's a lot of weight, man. Come on, man. He just have a low self-esteem. They say you have a low self-esteem to try to find the fine chicks, okay? I know it's more tighter because but you gotta move shit out the way and shit, okay? You gotta move shit out the way. I didn't got no time to be lifting things and moving all that shit. And that's unhealthy. But of course, there's a lot of women who stink out there, especially black sisters. Black sisters do not keep them shit legit. Now, I know probably, Stephanie, you keep your shit clean and shit. It's fucking legit. Great for you. That is perfect. But understand this, lots and lots of women are not clean downstairs. This is why I traveled overseas for my wife. And when I touched her sister's fucking pussy and shit, it was all smooth. I smell my finger. I never stick my fucking fingers up no booty hole or get close to that booty hole. Any nigga that's touching the booty hole is a fucking gay. He's liable to be fucking gay. And I'm telling you right now, this world is perpetual. This world is intended for further I got these motherfuckers want me on their radio show. I said, why don't you talk like that? No, that's not my radio show. I'm on your radio show. I'm not going to take over your fucking radio show and shit, motherfucker. I said, I got to get paid to talk my own radio show and you can join. Okay, motherfucker, you better flip that motherfucker. There's no way I'm going to be acting like myself on your fucking show and then you get all of the views and shit. Are you out of your fucking mind and shit? You can't share my shit. You can't touch my shit. Nobody can be like me. This is all unscripted. I do not have a piece of paper here, motherfuckers. Y'all gotta know what the fuck to talk about to hoes these days. These days, women are so easy to talk to. You can say a whole lot of shit to make them smile. Even though I beat my woman over the head with a frying pan every fucking day, I make her smile at the same time with a frying pan over her head. Okay, I can do almost anything to the bitch. She will still smile. And that shows right there she kind of loves you. Okay, if she kind of loves you, you ain't gonna never go wrong with that type of. That's called crazy love. Crazy love, motherfucker. Crazy taxi. Crazy taxi. Who played Crazy Taxi back in the days in Sega Dreamcast? Who remember that goddamn game? Okay. But anyway, what y'all want to talk about today, y'all guys? I'm just running my mouth and shit. I would say some shit that I ain't gonna put my foot in my mouth, okay? They can't do me. They can't touch me. Yo, motherfuckers. Y'all gotta get out of that racist shit, man. There's more white people dying by the cops of white hands. More white people are dying by cops. I don't know. I see this fucking... Stephanie, you may disagree with me to agree. I don't give a flying monkeys. I think that's lame brain to be thinking. This nigga, look at people's histories in their past. No one's perfect, but goddamn, he was resistant and he was eager to get his ass killed. I'm like, dude, I would be too afraid to be like, he hasn't learned. George Floyd and every motherfucker who got been shot and put on TV, y'all niggas gotta snap out of that shit. Because the media is being used by the Caucasoid, the Jewish empires, the Zionists. And they ain't gonna show all of the crackers that's getting killed, okay? I saw a few videos where crackers was getting massacred and killed, and they didn't even have a fucking weapon, man. I swear to God, man. But you want to think about Black Lives Matter. I know so many niggas who kill each other in the motherfucking hood, but you want to think about Black Lives Matter. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Snap out of that shit. Because you know for a fact that if you a Pan-African, a blind-ass Pan-African, you just too emotional, man. You're too emotional about it. Fuck the pathology. You ain't no slave. Your ass can easily go to another country and shut the fuck up. This country, blacks are worth $2 trillion over the fucking Native Americans that were almost slaughtered. Over the fucking What about the Native Americans? What about the Chinese? What about what? Them motherfuckers don't even have penises and shit. And there is such thing as black privilege. There is such thing as fucking white privilege. There's such thing as Asian privilege. All you motherfuckers should look at this. Look at this. Now, let's continue on. Y'all talking kind of fast. Let me see. We can talk about all sorts of crazy shit. I'm gonna keep that mental note of George Floyd here because y'all motherfuckers are insane. Y'all are doing the fucking rallies and riots and shit, and that's not gonna help nobody. That's what they want you to do. They want you to riot so they can kill your ass. Y'all motherfuckers are so racist like a motherfucker. Y'all don't do no fucking research. You're religious as fuck. And you don't have no backbone, no research, no nothing. You just get emotional. Oh, kill them crackers, right? They're gonna kill your ass, okay? Now, what John Yellen said, I don't matter if skinny or fat. I know fat women who smell good. That's good, okay, yeah. I deal with fat women because I used to be fat, so it's a psychological thing, or it could be a fetish thing. Yes, psychological is fetish. I mean to no good and special, yeah. Okay, let's see, and neglected by women who because of your weight. I understand that. Fall for your type. Now, that's the thing I want to mention to all y'all guys. Falling for your type. If you're a fat fuck, you should be with a fat fuck. See, it's not very fucking hard to do. Women, however, they got this complex delusion thing in their head, like, just because they put on makeup, that clown makeup and shit, they make themselves prettier, but that makes them actually uglier. And I knew this from the jump. I said, the more makeup a bitch have, the bigger her earrings is, the more ugly she is. The more her nails are long and she gotta get everything made up and shit. Tattoos and diamonds in her belly and shit. That's an ugly bitch right there. That's a stinky bitch. That's a motherfucking unstable bitch right there. So when she hits that wall, when she gets older, then she gonna change her fucking tone to either a black feminist, and that's the most lethal. That a black feminist is way more fucking dangerous because she uses more psychology to attack the white feminist and encourage her. That's what they used to do in the 40s and the fucking 50s, and that's how the fucking feminist movement came about, because of black women who encouraged white women. All right, we know that's a fact. Gloria Steinfeld. There we go. Now, I sympathize with far fat women, okay, because I show them love. Okay, you can sympathize with them all you want. Just fall for your goddamn type. Daryl Davis, how you been? I just seen you. I cannot put people on the camera because it messes up my audio, so you pay attention or be square. Daryl Davis says you cannot be speaking too much because you have a handicap with your speaking ability and your writing abilities. Everyone has some sort of handicap, but you got to fix that. If I can't understand you, I will not answer you. And you have been writing a lot to me, and I just don't understand you, Daryl Davis. You cannot possibly go to Ethiopia if your English is off or you have a lisp, okay, with your words, and I can't communicate with you. You cannot go nowhere. That's a form of autism to retardation. You can call it what you want. You can call it what you want, motherfuckers. Now, George Floyd is a Manson, so all this is fake. Now, you possibly are correct about that. I tell people all about the same thing with Nipsey Hussle and individuals who get caught where I can't breathe and shit. Them motherfuckers was breathing. But when they take him in the hospital, they kill him. I think they kill him when they could either. They said George Floyd died of a heart attack because he was too much stress. He was going through a lot of stress, and so he killed himself because he got too stressed out. I told you I got pulled over 6 times by cops and shit, motherfucker. And then I'm like, I got 3 times the guns pulled on me. I'm smiling in their face like, oh, I'm waiting for death. But then they didn't pull. They actually smile because it's the way you give off your energy to where they're going to attack you. And I said this time and time again to the Negro, especially the ones that's coming from the hood where I came from. And I saw the motherfuckers kill each other all the fucking time for years and years and years. And then I put a spell on that voodoo moochoo and that shit stopped. That shit ceased in New York. I came back to New York and actually, I don't see niggas killing each other no more. So my magic actually worked. Okay. Now, George Floyd, okay, I'm saying I believe in karma. And sometimes when you basically do bad things, that shit catches up to you. When you live in the hood and you get out of the hood, don't go back and don't turn back. Don't you turn back, motherfuckers. When you get out of the motherfucking hood, get the fuck out of there and do not ever turn back, because I lived there most of my life. I left there when I was like 19, 17, 19, and them motherfuckers are porch monkeys like a motherfucker. They're the ones who destroy society. Now, you can't say the hillbillies do it, because they live in trailer park trash. They live up on the mountain somewhere. They live in the boondocks somewhere. Kill it. They hurting themselves when they jump off the roof of their own building and smash themselves into some glass or hit and spike themselves with a spike because they playing skateboarding games and their mama use heroin and shit. Daryl Davis says, there is history books, Mario. History can be deceiving when you read those books, Daryl Davis. You should not believe the media at all. And anyone who's believing in the media is a fool. You are a fool to believe in the motherfucking media. Hallelujah. Anyone who reads a book is a fool, okay? Because you are not antidotal and you do not do your personal lives research. If you do your own research, you'll probably discover more truth there is than someone else telling you that there is. But if you read about an atom and a proton and a neutron and a motherfucking quark, and you did not do any research, you have to shut the fuck up. Okay? Let's shut the fuck up. It's called semantics, right? Let's use 1 + 1. You wasn't there, motherfucker. Alright, let me see. Stop getting tattoos 13 years ago and took off my earrings because I've seen, this is Johnny Allen, how it was proverbial mask to cover my insecurities. Exactly, okay? But it's not necessarily all of the time. Sometimes you get a tattoo like Mike Tyson and shit because it looks attractive. It's okay to do whatever you want, okay? Because this life is perpetual. We are living in a chaotic fucking society. Life is perpetual. Everybody's going to receive karma, even if you have a pure heart like myself. I have a pure heart. Jesus died on the cross because he knew about the karma energy. But sometimes, if you keep doing evil things, you'll be like Thanos and shit. You thinking that shit ain't going to come back. It's going to catch up to you. Dharma, karma. There's no pure person who's not going to suffer in this world. Who told you that shit? Who says that a pure person is not going to suffer at all? If you live in the containment unit, you still suffer from loneliness because the physical attribute of this reality is containment. You're contained in the physical fleshly body, which is called a beautiful nightmarish world, a chaotic world. As a matter of fact, it's written in the Apocryphal records in the book of Mary, which is taken out of the original Bible. And most people don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. This world is the Matrix. We are living in the Matrix. The scientists already found out we live in the Matrix. People get tattoos to show them their identity for their temporary body. So look at this body as a temporary vortices here. Okay, you came here. It is possible we have came here. And you want to live this type of life because on the other side is perfect. It's beautiful on the other side, you guys. It's beautiful. And I want to talk to you about this goddamn heartless what's it called? Hemp seeds. I'm telling you right now, I feel good as high as hell taking hemp seeds and shit. And I'm gonna tell you, I purchased the hemp seeds, the heartless ones with the seedless, and in the bag, okay, and I got some sea salt. I put a little bit of salt. Don't put too much. And I put strawberries in mine. I put a little bit of coconut oil in it. It's a little bit of each of those things. And then mostly, you're going to have to put some drink in there. Put a little drink in there. Okay? I'm going to show you what I'm talking about very clear. I'm talking about very shortly, right now. I smile and sing to the cops when they arrest me. So they always say they wish they didn't have to arrest me. Okay, that's good. See, there's a lot of things you can soothe their anger because 9 times out of 10, if a cracker starts shooting, he already has a mental condition. He has a mental condition. PTSD or stress or whatever. We already know this. Okay, so there's more fucking white people dying from cops. So black cops don't really matter. Actually, there's more blue cops dying than fucking blacks. So please understand that I'm not your average man. I'm not your fucking Peter Pan. So since more cops are dying, more whites are dying by cops' hands, how the fuck do you get to Black Lives Matter? When you know goddamn well Bill Cosby is not being saved by Black Lives Matter at all. But you're gonna fucking look at black on black crime and just completely ignore it? You're gonna look at black on black crime and then just say, okay, no, black lives don't matter until a white person kills a black life. Vincent Harris says, why do blacks loot their own neighborhoods instead of building it? Why do whites loot their own neighborhood instead of building it? So whites do loot too, motherfucker. Okay, don't get racist on me, motherfucker. You better go back to your history and your roots. All races do looting and shit. But blacks they say is only 13% of the population. So don't focus your whole agenda on black people. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. I talk to racists and pedophiles and fucking criminals in my fucking messenger app. Please understand, don't do that. Don't put all the focal point on black people. That is not a wise thing to do because you'll only destroy your motherfucking self. How you been, Syed, my brother? My brother from another mother? You are from Bangladesh, and Bangladesh people speak very more fluent English than fucking Nigerians. I am telling you from my experiences. Don't get mad at me, Mr. Garvey. Marcus Garvey, okay? No, isn't it? Your name is not Marcus Garvey. and you would be extradited. You would be removed. But let me show you something here before I forget. And I want y'all to understand what this is. You know what this is? The THC levels, like in weed. You can replace that with this and put it in a smoothie and shit. And the next thing you know, it's called hemp hearts. Shelled hemp seeds and shit. These are so organic. And you can buy this on the YouTube. You buy yourself some sea salt. I use Himalayan salt. You can use Himalayan salt, but Himalayan salt is a little thick because it's more, this is more softer, okay? Okay, and you mix this a little bit, just a little bit. And then you take some agave, okay? And this is, you know, Dr. Sebi recommends this stuff. So people want to take milkshakes and drinks and stuff like that. You can do it all that you want, okay? It's just a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Okay, and you're going to need some coconut oil. It gives it that rich, creamy texture, okay? You're going to need to do that. And then you're going to need at least about a quarter of, you know, whatever drink you want to put in there, okay? It doesn't matter what it is, but it's mighty fucking good. I have never experienced it before, y'all motherfuckers. Okay, Vincent Harris, it's on video, sir. Okay, what's on video, sir? Okay, I'm on video, sir, right now, okay? What is the question, Vincent Harris? What? Yeah, if you want to talk about George Floyd, okay, that motherfucker was not. He was kind of resisting. Okay, I saw the video when you got one black guy on the other side with white and red on, and he basically was like, oh, he was cool and calm and collected. What the fuck happened? Okay, because he was already agitated. I saw he was not getting out of the car when he said, "Can you step out of the car, sir?" Still step out of the car. Black men, most black guys in society, where I was raised up, and they still are like this now, have a certain attitude, just like black women. So the most attitude-y type of race there is black people. So when white people get themselves a weapon, okay, then they feel more in control, okay? And black people don't understand this, is that white people have a complex, a God complex in their head. And instead of like fighting, the first thing on your mind is flight or fight, or that's the only thing that's on the head. Fight, flight, but they're missing one other element because they didn't have a father figure, hallelujah, to teach them about the humbleness of how to be at peace. You don't need a camera. You don't need a camera. Just don't record them. Oh, calm down. I said, yes, sir, I'm wrong. If you just be passive, you could just be passive. That's hard for a nigga. That's hard for a nigga who smoke weed, motherfucker. That's hard for a nigga. You don't want me to be a rap star. Do y'all want me to be a rap star? Do you want me to be a rap star? I will blow out Eminem's ass. But I'm not gay. Okay, that motherfucker's not schizo. She ain't shit. You know, y'all don't know nothing about no history and no fucking y'all fucked up. I'm not gonna do no free flowing battle with his ass. I know better. But if I write shit on a piece of paper, Eminem is no competition against me. Who wants to give me my donation of funds to? Who wants this nigga? This fucking real nigga, this motherfucking Giglioer shit. He want to talk about me. He can talk about me. I get all the publicity. Now, okay, let me read y'all shit here. Johnny Allen says, "Tell me how." Okay, I don't know what you're asking. You have to write full sentences. Okay, you're replying to. Okay, Johnny Allen replying to Johnny Allen. Okay, Johnny Allen, intellectually, logically, tell me how what I said is ignorant. I don't know. Okay, let me see. Y'all talking to each other. Okay, Vincent Harris. I don't think you have it all there. Okay. Vincent Harris, okay, yeah, y'all don't think he's all there, okay? He's probably one of them niggas that hide behind a picture. There's countless times I say to niggas that say, put your money where your mouth was at. I'm like Mayweather. You don't want to come travel to see me, then you lose money because you ain't going to give me the money after I whip your ass, okay? I'm like, dawg, that's niggas. Niggas always do that. But what niggas don't do, they don't snitch. They don't usually snitch. Only the bitch niggas that like to eat booty and shit and stick their dicks up the asshole of a fucking woman and shit. Because they think that's a alpha type shit. No, your dick is small because you ain't getting enough pussy. That's what it is. Do it sound like a motherfucking I don't get no pussy? Does it sound like it and shit like that? Am I just angry at women? No, I'm not fucking angry at women. I love what they do. I love what women do because you get paid. Niggas get paid. Smart niggas like me. I go overseas and make videos. I already told you this. How many of y'all guys could do this with the same thing what I'm doing? That's what I try to educate y'all guys to do. There's so many fakesters out there. Let me see. I wasn't replying to Vincent, okay? Are you asking me a question, Johnny Allen? Okay. Okay, let me see. How you been, Israel, Dello? Y'all popping up in here. Whoop, whoop. What's going on? Whoop, whoop. Okay, y'all gotta take control of bitches. Y'all, especially y'all crackers, y'all gotta stop paying these hoes all this money, man. Y'all gotta stop being these sugar daddies. I'm trying to help y'all guys, okay? The problem is to help people, to help men in particular, to over-dominate these bitches so the pussy won't have value anymore, is to basically put them in their place. You don't pay hoes for services. They pay you for your fucking services. Now, when we got men, mostly white men, Milano, crackers, Indian type, light-skinned motherfuckers, they fuck up society. Okay, we can talk about somatics, we can talk about the pathology of it, all you fucking want. But let me make this fucking clear. There's more white folks in America than fucking blacks. We got that fact, right? So we got to understand the history of the country on top of that, okay? And we got to understand medieval times where the white man couldn't do polygyny. So they create religion to keep people isolated so nobody can do polygyny and shit, okay? So once we have control over the women, okay, then you will get paid. Because women can do more services than men if you just do it passively. You know how to talk. You know how to tell them instructions. You tell them how to sell the pussy the correct way. That's how the bad pimps do it and shit. That's the alpha negative side of pimps, okay? You know, I'm a positive, so at least I tell them this is what I want, and I'm going to serve you if you just pay me my money, okay? We don't got the problem like that. Let me see, okay? Let me see. I'm replaying to Vincent, not myself, okay? Israel Delio, you say something, forever hold your peace. I am your friendly neighborhood Schizologist, your ex-Giglioer, escorter, you want to call me, okay? I'm a whole list of shit. I'm a father, I'm a traveler. I've talked to hundreds of women, more than all of you motherfuckers combined. Please, don't compare apples to oranges. I make my own porn. I got videos. You don't want to see my dick, okay? Yeah, you don't want to see my dick. Now, okay, Johnny Allen, I've always said, any man who plays with women's booty holes or like their booty played with are like men, okay? You know, they're faggots, okay? You know, I'm not saying if they want to be a faggot, they can be a faggot. Okay, they can be a faggot. I'm a comedian, goddammit. So he won't pull my shit off. I've been on the air for fucking Facebook for so many fucking years. I don't want the publicity. I'm not trying to get pulled off the motherfucking air, y'all guys, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm just being goofy. That's why my intro is acting the way it was. You know, see, I go to Muju and shit. So I'm not trying to get pulled off the air because, you know, I'm trying to be articulate like our Alex Jones and Farrakhan. Fuck all that shit. That's a waste of time. Let the women be the way they want. Let the women do the horse. But we got Red Pill and fucking Mictos bitching and complaining. Oh, let them complain. They're the bitches. They're the ones who... You complain about women when you should know women's nature. Do you know how I brought my wife here? Now she paid me my services, and I got a car and shit because of my wife. If it wasn't for me doing the things that I was supposed to be doing, I wouldn't have shit because of women. Women are the ones who pay me. The system pays me, motherfuckers. Y'all don't know how to use no dark psychology. You don't know how to manipulate nothing. You haven't watched the TV. You watching... As a matter of fact, yesterday night, I was watching this TV show on Netflix. And, of course, it's called Lost in Space. And I recommend everybody watch Lost in Space. There is this female in there. Her name was Dr. Smith. She's a female, and she changed her name so many times, but she's just a professional at manipulation. Manipulation does not have to be a bad thing. Hallelujah. Manipulation can be used for the good. And women use manipulation more than men, okay? Okay, by fact and by far, narcissism. Number one narcissist in the world are women. And if you want to call someone a psychopath, that's a dangerous thing because that's... What are you talking about? Okay, you know, people don't know what the fucking psychopath is. They don't know what a sociopath is. Let's look at the word. Psycho means analytical. They psychoanalyze shit. So they're not going to get caught by what? They're not going to get caught by the law. They're not. You're not going to catch a psychopath. They can talk all they want. There's nothing to attach them to nothing. Okay, especially if they're mentally ill like myself. Okay, if you want to consider that me mentally ill, good. But sociopaths are everybody. Everybody's a sociopath. Okay, you're social. I am not social. I do not do shit like what y'all do. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all do what everybody else do, so you're a sociopath. And then if you want to have a inkling of killing someone, you're still a sociopath because you're not a psychopath. And if you get caught, then you're not a psychopath. Psychopaths, true psychopaths, very rarely you'll see them get caught up. A psychopath, an example of a person who should not be in jail, but is a psychopath, is fucking Charles Manson. Okay? A psychopath is someone like Ted Bundy who got away with it for many years and killed 33 women. A psychopath is someone like Jack the Ripper, Zodiac Killer. Okay? You can't catch them motherfuckers. They psychoanalyze shit. You can't catch them. They're not narcissists. You can't tell them. You can't read them. Because they read you, motherfuckers. A psychopath reads you. Okay, they read you. You ever read the 48 Laws of Power, you guys? Now, I don't know how long I was talking down here. I'm talking 44 minutes now here. Again, old school black and white show Lost in Space. It's on Netflix. Netflix is a good ass movie. I was binging on that motherfucker, man. I was like, yo, I was binging on this motherfucker. This shit is all about this family that's real close, and they just want to go into space and go where no man has gone fucking before. And then they eventually meet this alien, this fucking robot. But then you can watch it with your family. It's really good. But I recommend a lot of movies on fucking Netflix. But nobody listens to me. But it's okay. I don't mind. I haven't put a spell on me. So I don't have to worry about people following me because they think I'm cringy or I don't have any knowledge or some shit. And then when I take their shit, they're like, I ain't telling them I took it. I'm always out of sight, out of mind, motherfucker. That's the best way to be. Silence is golden. But it depends on who's speaking. Who's speaking. Because when you speak, people always use things against you. But you can't use what I say against me because I'm mentally ill, correct? So I'm going to be out of that shit. I ain't got nothing to do with your ass. Exactly. They complain too much. MGTOW and red pillars are a bunch of pussies who don't get any pussy. They just don't get any pussy. And I tell Donna, I'm trying to educate guys, but they don't listen to the pimp game. They don't know the pimp game. They just talk about complaining about women, but they don't accept women's rights. Like Stephanie, she just... she has basically, it's on she's watching me. She's probably watching me. I don't know. But if you're selling yourself as a therapist for $600 an hour, you're probably giving up something. I don't know. I'm not saying you are. But you're beautiful in your own way. Okay? You got kids, so you had to be on lockdown. And you talk about the black man, you already had a black man. You argue with your man and shit, and then you ain't going to want to listen to him because you want to do what you want to do. So the problem with women in general, not just black women, it's basically their attitude, their seasonalness. And so now you got to predict a female's seasonalness. But I'm not complaining about that because I haven't went through... What does JC said about 99 problems but a bitch ain't one? You should never have that fucking problem. You should take advantage of the weaknesses of women who want to play a game with you. How the fuck do you let a hoe fuck with you when you play chess? Well, goddamn well, white women and Milanos were the ones who put you down in the earth because them bitches hold more energy. They hold more intellectual prowess. I go into the hood, fuck with all these black sisters and shit. They don't give me no time. I punch them in the eye and shit. They don't call the cops on me. I don't have that problem like that because they know for the fact that I am worth value. My mouth is worth value. Okay, I have value. I have fucking value, and y'all guys have to have some value, not just dick, because they can get that anywhere. It's a personality. It's your charm. Hallelujah. It's your goddamn charm. And that's why I want my studio. I want my studio here, okay? Because I'm not going to make this a prostitution house, okay? Which is impossible. And I tell you guys all of the time, please, don't bring women over your houses. The only time I will bring a female over my house is if she's a virgin or she basically, no, that's it. She got to be virgin. You know how I talk to y'all guys about virginity is very sacred. Y'all motherfuckers better start waking the fuck up. We got niggas now evolving into motherfucking dookie hole niggas. Don't speak around me, motherfucker. I'll smack the taste out of your fucking mouth. I will smack the... If you tell me later on, you're my friend, and you tell me, I'm like, I would smack you and shit. And you be like, what the fuck you do that for? I said, because you talk too close and you eating booty hole, man. Okay, I can't be your friend. You lied to me, man. I asked you early on, because I always ask people what these credentials. I said, what type of nigga you are? I usually find that shit out early. I don't take that long to understand everything about you. I only need know a few things. First of all, do you eat booty? Do you worship women? I ask simple ass alpha questions, and then it rings a bell. Because one thing leads to another. I say, are you God? If you can't say you're God, then you have too much fear. It's not that hard. Not that hard to understand. You're a God. I'm a God. Let's keep it simple. We don't need to worry about that. This phone is a fucking God. Okay, we don't have to worry about opinions and subjectiveness because everything's gonna be subjective. A motherfucker can see a fucking fat person, 300 fucking pounds, and see him and see that girl as skinny. There's people like that. And there's women out there who basically say rape, but they like to be raped. You don't believe me? How dare you say that? How dare you say some shit like that? But you don't know me, who the fuck I am. I tell y'all guys all of the fucking time, you are children. You are still kids compared to if you older than me, you still a child to me. Because even old heads be like, oh, just because you got a deep voice, they're going to respect you. I'm like, motherfucker, this motherfucker had no experience. Okay? He just talking because he's old. Motherfuckers are stupid. Okay? They're very biased. But I'm about to get the fuck out of here, you guys. Anything y'all want to say? So I told you about how this life is. All injustices is meant to be. So there's always karma coming back to someone, even if you have a pure heart. Even if you're a good person, you will have good things and bad things coming your way. You might get more good things. Most likely might get more good things coming to you if you do good energy things. Yes, might. But no one knows the statistics on what happens. Okay? No one knows that. An evil person can get blessed with $3 million and next thing you know, that person didn't deserve it. Okay? It happens. Okay? But then everybody learns something. Life is perpetual. So if you assume in your mind, in this reality, that you do good, it depends on how social you are. Because to be social is not a wise thing. Overall, it's just not. It's just not a fucking wise thing. And if you're social, you have no intellectual prowess. Okay? I'm not social at all. I try my best not to be social. But now being social through the internet, that's completely different. That's completely different. But now, since we got this censorship shit going on, this makes things more exciting because now they monitoring the shit I say. The things I say is truth. But it's not about truth. They don't care about truth. They care about how you articulate. It's a spell, motherfuckers. If I articulate everything that I say and it don't make sense, they will block me. I guarantee you that. I looked at the algorithm of how society looks at things. You articulate yourself even if you don't make sense. And some female or high yellow motherfucker don't like you, you will not be on the media. You will not be on the media. I guarantee you that. Farrakhan, he been on the internet. He been on the fucking thing forever. David Icke. Forever he been on there. Nobody saying shit for... It depends on how long you've been on there too, man. What's going on, Syed? What do you want to say before I get the hell out of here? I told you I'm not talking for no more than an hour. Got to pay attention. I've been talking for so long, for about 52 minutes. I got 8 more minutes now here. As I said before, what's up? What's up with you? Are you practicing with your brothers inside of the Mandel Evans group? Okay? Because you should be educating them. I don't always have the time. I got meditation to do. I got resting to do. I'm living like a monk. But I'm no black pill. Because I get pussy and people don't understand. And then I record it and I put it on a fucking Pornhub and you get paid. Nobody knows about that type of shit. They don't want to learn that shit. Niggas don't want to learn that shit. So, other than that, I live in America, and Syed, he lives in Bangladesh. I talk to people from Nigeria, Kenya, Brazil, and most of the women are not virgins. So, you know how to serve them. You know, you tell them, you know, like the Italian dude, John Stone, I know. You know, he says, come here. I said, I never did that for female. I never did that before. I may have did it one time in my life to directly tell a female, come here. But you can't be butt-ass ugly doing that type of shit. And I believe you could probably still do it even if you're butt-ass ugly. It depends on how your hormones and your fucking voice is speaking. And then you tell that bitch to come here. That's rude. You don't know that bitch from a can of paint. But it can happen, okay? What is articulate? Articulate to me means to speak precisely with conjecture of complicated rhetoric. So complicated rhetoric means like speaking like Obama, using sophisticated words in an intelligent way, which I can use, but I prefer not to. I rather sound incoherent because, I've already told you about this, motherfuckers. It's not about the truth that they're after. It's how you articulate and draw your magnetism towards you. If millions of people were watching Alex Jones, as crazy, as conspiratory as he was not as articulate, but his charisma and his energy was so out there. Even though people looked at him as a conspiracy, he's an entertainer. And he was talking truth and facts behind everything he was saying and mixing. He still got pulled off, but I would never see it. Number one, he's white. Number two, I tell people I'm schizo, and I am, okay? So, you might not want to listen to me either. So don't get me popular and shit. I told you, I'm not for that popularity shit. I know professional people. I strictly keep it simple. Be like the Joker. Okay, keep it simple. You only know a few people, mainly yourself. You don't even need a whole clique. You got all them followers. At least half them followers are pussies. Half them motherfuckers. I'm a fucking Randy Savage up in this motherfucker. I'm a Michael Savage up in this motherfucker. I know for a fact that most of the motherfuckers are haters. Half the motherfuckers will try to report you. Half the motherfuckers. You got a million? You got a million? What you say? And a certain elite amount of people that follow you and they like you, they can tell other people and destroy your whole channel. Okay? Just because. I don't get involved with that Patreon. I'm not ambitious. People pay me little checks. People pay me money because of my articulation. I don't need to show up that much. I don't have to do that much because I sell my fucking self. Right, Syed? You sell yourself. You have to start researching more. You have to experience more. You got to go through some more things in life. You got to go through some isolation because, I teach chaos magic on my channel and shit. People don't know what that shit is. They think it's evil and shit. They don't know that evil spelled backwards is fucking live, okay? Because if you do evil things, you live. But remember what karma is. George Floyd went through some karma. Rodney King went through some fucking karma. Terrence Rice, the little boy that got shot with the little BB gun. That's some karma, okay? Everybody is going to receive the motherfucking karma, but too many people are motherfucking too emotional and too fucking racist to see it. They are controlled by the media, and they are fools and follies to follow any religion. So now, okay, so someone who has a question, let it speak or forever hold your peace, because I am about to cook me something to eat and go play basketball now, motherfuckers. And Stephanie, for showing up, thank you very much. But where's my money? Because I took you out. I took your ass to the laundromat. And I didn't do nothing there. I didn't ask for nothing. You're supposed to be doing things for me, right? Stephanie Mills. Stephanie, what's her name? I forget every female's last name. But anyway, women disappear. Garvey, okay, when I talk to women, women disappear, okay? I don't put my hands on no women. I just say, yeah, you messing with the voodoo man. But they hear that, but they don't understand it until they start seeing shit happening. Like, yo, why the fuck that happened? I say, because of me. I say, what did I just say? I said it before you said it. And they still are blind. They don't understand it until it's too late. And then they'll try to go to the court system or get their brothers or some shit. I am not responsible for shit that comes after you. Okay, I'm not responsible. I'm Jesus. I told you this. And of course, everyone has their own powers. But do not use it for the sake of evil, because someone who watches you do evil, that's karma. That's a multiplied karma. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's like, you're doing bad things. You're killing people indirectly and shit. And you think nobody's going to stop you and some shit. That's delusion right there. Grandeurs. Okay? So now you know what articulate means. To clarify your words, but basically to the point to where it has charm and personality. And on top of that, there's complex words, different terminologies, and psychologies, okay, and pseudonyms, okay, that people can relate to, even though they don't understand the words that you're saying, okay. You articulate yourself well, and you will get in trouble, okay. This is what I learned through the algorithms, through Facebook and so forth. And so now, when someone says something to me, you know what to do? If a troll says some shit to you, if a troll says something to you and they block your referred message, go into your inbox. Take a picture of what they just said. Take the strategy, you guys, to take a picture of the offensive troll who fucking disrespected your fucking, your knowledge, your power, okay? He disrespected you. He just outright said, you're a liar. He just called you a liar. He don't even know you. Then he didn't say it nicely like, I believe that you are lying. He didn't say that. He said, you're a liar. Maybe he was fucking with you. Okay? Maybe you need to ask him more questions. Because people will do that to me all the time. I say, okay, if I'm a liar, then your mom's a whore. Okay. Shit, reverse that shit. I'm like, y'all gotta have fun on Facebook. We on fucking Facebook, motherfuckers. Y'all just soft motherfuckers. There's too many soft motherfuckers. Hamburger man. Too many soft motherfuckers on Facebook. And that's why every time a nigga comes up in my video chat, I'm just smiling at him like, oh, he just gave me the attention I desire. Okay? But he wants attention too. And then I say, hey, we could be buddies. We could be pals. But I'm not being a pussy when I say that. I'm just saying that because he knows I'm real. And then this guy said, I'm the owner of fucking Red Pill. This guy said this to me. He came to my fucking mom. He was like, I'm the owner. How you stepped on my toes? I said, what did I say? What did you say to me for me to trigger you? If you can't talk back to me with your words, then you're a pussy. Talk back to me. Say some ignorant shit to me so we can go back and forth. What's the problem? I don't understand. Just talk back. But don't say, I'm coming to your house. You know you on Big Brother's television there. You know, that's not very wise. You know, I'm like, why would you say you're going to come to my house because I said something you didn't like, motherfucker? That's a pussy motherfucker right there. You want to get a gun. That's what niggas do in the hood. What you say, nigga? What you say? What you say? When the only thing you need is a knife on your side or a screwdriver. If a motherfucker's bigger than you, you want to know how to fight a fat motherfucker or a big motherfucker? Always have a stick or something on your side. You can talk all the shit you want, but if you can know how to swing that little motherfucker, you can do some major fucking damage, man. You could do some major damage. It doesn't matter how they hit you. They're going to have to keep hitting you. But you're going to at least get some hit with a knife. I tell motherfuckers, hey, I'm packing and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got a spoon in my... This. So all you really need is a spoon, motherfucker. If you got that much rage, you only need a pencil. Self-defense, motherfucker. You and the person's bigger. Cops. Who are the cops going to believe? The small motherfucker with a pencil, or the big motherfucker who's like 10 foot tall. When you know your bark is bigger, you tell them what you got, so you won't have to worry about that. So there's gonna be no miscommunication. When someone disrespects me, I'm always humble. I'll be like, I didn't hear it, okay, until they just come off the side of their nose, okay. I look them directly in the face. You have to look people in the face, peoples. Look into their face. Look into my eyes. Dude, listen, I may be cheery. I may be, hey. I'm gonna act like I'm a soft motherfucker. I'm gonna act like a soft motherfucker. And then for some reason, niggas usually know they can read me. They be like, oh, he's real, okay. Because they can sense it. There's certain type of people you just don't cross. And if you fuck with them, you die. It's not hard. You just gotta keep your mouth shut. And this is what this riot shit is about. This fucking George Floyd shit. Pussy shit, okay? This dumb shit, okay? You don't even know that the white man is leading all of them other minorities like fucking sheep to fucking slaughter and shit. You minorities is following these crackers into the fucking streets to get slaughtered and captured by them. When you know when they capture those white motherfuckers, they're going to let them motherfuckers out. They're going to keep your asses in there. So you keep on rioting like a motherfucker. Keep it up. When the white gorilla stands up in the fucking outskirts of America, I'm not no fucking coon. I'm just trying to tell you like it is. You don't know who the white gorillas are? Y'all got to start asking more questions. Who the white gorillas are. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm getting hungry. I got to go play some basketball. And get my hook shot. My fucking hook shot, motherfucker. You know, my shit is going in, man. You know what I made? I made 31 fucking shots out of 200. Okay. 31 shots. I made 200 shots, random shots, but, hook shots. I made 31 hook shots. Okay, because I was shooting other ways. My layups are banging and shit because I jumped too high. As I tell people, I don't do layups, mainly because, it's going to go in and I don't feel like playing y'all because y'all going to get mad, okay? And too many niggas are pussies. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to communicate. You can't be letting everybody get mad at you. Somebody going to get you. But peace and love to you, brothers and sisters. Like and dog went to my page. I've talked about two things today. Always injustice in this world. Even if you have a pure heart, there will always be some injustice. And of course, okay, what else did I wrote down here? In this world. And also karma. Karma comes to everyone. So y'all got to start snapping out of this thing where people don't get no karma, bad karma, and they're living in the box. Okay, that's stupid. Peace.